You hear a lot of that, and they're taking advice from Dr. CB. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Because I hear a lot of that, and I'm thinking about taking some CMOS myself because I have a little lupus, I have high blood pressure, and a lot of inflammation. And I do take blood pressure medicine. My mom, it's hereditary, I think. My grandmother had it, my mom had it, I have it, my son have it, just one of them. And real quick, my mom, she eats raw garlic for her blood pressure. And it has worked tremendously. It's not the best smell on her, like she real fly and cute, but she stuck, I'm like, Mom, you want this garlic? It has worked. Like, she's 76 years old. She looks amazing and she's in fit. So I don't know what to tell her about this garlic. Like, should you just stop taking it? Or what?
She still don't take the blood pressure medication.
Yeah, she still don't take that. But I just wanted to touch bases on those three things.
I can't wait to hear about this girl.
Thank you for your question. First off, I want to implore everyone here to take a critical look at what they're eating. And there's a lot of great information up here. We talked a lot about mental health, but there's a condition, there's a concept in physiology known as the brain-gut axis. In other words, what we eat does affect brain function. So to deal with your specific question, I don't recommend holistic anything. Holistic is a made-up word. So holistic, to me, from my vantage point, means those who enter herbs or prescribe herbs. A lot of people practice medicine without a license, that sort of thing. I don't promote the use of herbs, nor are they effective. And from my vantage point, herbs are poisonous, like medications, they're toxic. So the concept that I'm trying to get across is that you have to feed the body the normal things of life. That is water, pure food, fresh air, sleep, thinking positive, and herbs or medicine does not fit into that scheme. So I don't recommend Dr. CB nor any of the poisonous herbs that he promoted. And I think it's very important to educate people that health seekers have a basic understanding of how the body functions. And there's no way an herbalist can explain how it cures disease. No such thing as curing disease. The body is a self-healing organism. The body heals itself when you remove the cause of sickness or the cause of disease, which is lack of sleep, eating processed toxic food, taking medications. These are the causes of disease, lack of exercise. So in the case of hypertension or high blood pressure, the reason why garlic appears to help is because garlic is so toxic that it relaxes the smooth muscle that lines the blood vessels and allows the blood to flow freely. And so that gives the appearance that the garlic is helping the body or helping hypertension. But garlic is a toxic drug. So when you consume garlic and onions and any type of medication, the body sends it directly to the liver to be detoxified and eliminated out of your system. But you never make the connection because over time, you're deluded into thinking that these things are helping you, but then you wake up and you have cancer. You say, well, where did the cancer come from? And medicine says there's no cure for cancer. But before you get cancer, you have headaches. You have colds in your younger life. And this disease condition builds upon itself because you never learned how to feed yourself properly. So my answer to you is that we shouldn't be seeking out foods to cure disease. You're eating the wrong things and you're doing the wrong things anyway that's created the disease condition. So my recommendation is to eat foods that's in consonant with your biological mandate. So you should be eating raw fruits in their organic state because our foods are being tainted right now with GMOs and they're using the term bioengineered now. And we don't find bioengineered foods in nature at all. We don't find genetically modified organisms in nature at all. this is a scheme from biotechnology where they're using microorganisms and technology and creating food and making food cheap to make more money. So all the food in the market have different packages. They got QR codes. You have to scan that QR code to understand what you're eating. And most people don't know how to read nutrition facts or nutrition labels. So I don't recommend no type of herbs, any type of supplements. I'm 46. I became a raw foodist when I was about 14. I used to suffer from seizures and hypertension. And when I made just a dietary change alone, those conditions completely disappeared. So what I'm saying is most people of the general public, including registered dietitians and nutritionists, have no clear understanding of human nutrition. And that's what's lacking, is that we don't understand human nutrition. So I would implore your mother or grandmother to discontinue consuming garlic, because garlic is not healthy. And there's a lot of mythology behind garlic and onions. They used to use it to ward off evil spirits and demons and that sort of thing. And so now they have added some peels and other type of garlic and things like that. So health is a personal decision that you have to make. There's a plethora of information, but are you receiving the right information? Everyone appears to be an expert in these various areas, but if you question them, like I questioned an herbalist, explain to me how a herb can go to the site of infection and heal that infection. You can't explain it because that doesn't occur. So I want to provide, I don't sell any type of cures. I do health coaching. I have a premier health coaching package that I offer, which includes food, which includes talking about your relationships, which includes talking about the kind of clothing you wear to keep your body in total darkness. Talk about toothpaste. Fluoride is a harmful chemical. You shouldn't be using fluoride toothpaste. So it's a total approach. It's just not, food is a major component, but we also talk about other things as well. I recommend drinking only fresh distilled water, which is what we find in fresh produce. So there's a lot of information, so it behooves you to seek out truthful, reliable information from certain people, from health seekers or experts. So.
I don't think I'll be